Hello, kindergarten families. Welcome to virtual information night. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedules to listen to this video to learn a little bit more what to expect in kindergarten this year. In your student's binder, you should have received a vanilla folder that looks exactly like this, with a few things that I will be going over. But before I dive into that vanilla folder, I would just like to say hello. I am Miss Udermann. This is my first official year teaching, and I am super excited to have this as my classroom. In this class, we talk a lot about the golden rule, which is treat others the way that you would like to be treated. And we review this and we go over this every single day, every morning in our morning meeting. So if you would like to review this at home and talk about it at home as well, that would be amazing. As well as the golden rule, we have an individual behavior chart, which some of you already know. Every day, students start off on green, ready to learn. And as the day goes on, they can move up with good choices, great choices, and outstanding choices, or they might move down to a warning, consequence, and parent contact. In your student's binder, you will see that I color what the student was at every single day, which is an amazing way for me to tell you how your student is doing, and for me to see how my student is doing. First off, we'll go into the vanilla folder now. In here, there is a brown paper baggie. This is called me bags. I will be doing this throughout the first few weeks of school. In this me bag, it would be amazing if you could put 5 small things that fit inside of the bag that are important to your student or represent your students. So have them help you with that. That would be amazing. And if I could get that back in the next few weeks of school, great. Next is the ABCs of learning. This is just some things that happen in the kindergarten this year. For example, B. B is for birthdays. This is just some policies and whatnot that happen and can or cannot happen on birthdays, which comes right out of our student handbook. Another example is E is for my email. If you ever forget my email, you can refer back to this ABCs of Learning, which is always great. Or if you need any more information about anything, you might find it in here, and if you don't, you may email me. Next in this vanilla folder, you will find number writing verses. So as your student may have already told you, we are practicing numbers this week, next week, and all the time. But through next week, we are practicing our numbers by singing these tunes. If you ever need to refer back or you're practicing at home with your student how to write their numbers, this is a great way. They have been loving this in class. Along with writing our numbers, we have our letter formation, which will also be in your vanilla packet. This comes straight from our Super Kids curriculum. So we will use these sayings and ways to form letters inside of the class. So if you're ever wondering if your student is forming the letter the right way, you can always refer back to this. This year, we have an abundance of super online activities and ways to communicate. As you might know, Seesaw is a great form of communication, which I have done, and I will send weekly newsletters through Seesaw as a PDF. If you can't reach it through PDF, please let me know and I'll send it a different way. As well as Seesaw, it's also a great way to post pictures. If you do not want me to post any pictures of your student, please let me know and I will avoid that. In the vanilla packet, you will also see this sheet. This is our math curriculum. It is called Savas Realize. There is more information on this sheet. I will not be using the online portion with the students in class. However, if your student is out for an abundance of days, I will maybe assign something on Savas for your student. It is also a way for you to check to see what we are learning inside the class if you're ever wondering or want to review at home with your students. Next is our Super Kids Reading, Grammar, Writing Curriculum. I have given you this sheet, and all of you, thank you, have given me the bottom portion of this back. You sent me your email and your name, and I will send out an invite for you to log on to Super Kids. When you get this invite, you will create your own password, so I will not know your password, and this goes with our math curriculum too. You will set that up by yourself, and I will not know your password. When you get to Super Kids Online with my invite, you will click Home User, which will bring you to a parent portal. As well as our math curriculum, this is a way to see what we are learning, or if you ever want to review with your student at home with more review at home than in the class, that's great and wonderful. If you or your student is ever gone for an abundance of days again, I might send something through Super Kids as an assignment, or might just be a review on there as well. If there's another side of Super Kids, so it is the Super Kids Online Fun. And this is a great way for students to go on and review what they are learning at home. Those who are working through Super Kids Online at home, I find enjoy Super Kids more and get more engaged and follow along better in class. With Super Kids Fun Online, your student will log on and find my class name, so Miss Udermann's class, and they will put in their password. So you might ask, where would this password be? Inside of your student's binder, there is a printer page with all of your passwords on it. And on this, you will see that there's a password and it's an image. That is your student's password for Super Kids Online Fun. If you have any more questions about this, please let me know. Thank you for listening for all this, a lot of information. If you ever need anything, you know how to reach me best, email or seesaw. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I can't wait for a great year. Thank you.